My name is Goldman. I'm the director and founder of Goldman & Associates. Our firm has a primary focus on family law issues here in Michigan. And today we're going to continue our video series designed to educate and inform the public, so please subscribe to our channel. Today I want to talk about the role of cooperation. The role that cooperation plays in working out custody and parenting time arrangements. The role that cooperation plays in determining the direction of your parenting time with respect to your child. I want to talk about this because we're often asked, is one parent duty bound to cooperate with the other parent and disclose to the other parent what they're doing with the child? Now, I think it comes about, and such question ends up being directed to us because what will happen is somebody will say, my ex always wants to know what I'm doing with the child, and God forbid I don't tell him, or if I don't tell her, she's going to ring up my phone and light it up and all that. The question is whether or not you're duty bound. Do you have to tell your ex you're taking your daughter ice skating? Are you obligated to do that? The answer is no. Unless a judgment of divorce directs you to do so, that your ex doesn't have the right to ask, nor are you obligated to answer what you're doing on a day-to-day basis with your child, so long as it's not something that the court has gotten involved in, something that the court has ordered or not ordered, so long as it's not dangerous. You're really not obligated to ask for permission. You're not obligated to get their consent. The child's with you. You take care of the child. Your ex is just going to have to trust that you have your child's best interest in heart. You're not going to do something dangerous. But at the same time, when the child is with the other parent, well, I guess the other parent's going to have to trust that things are being done with the child, that the child is not being endangered. So, no, you're not obligated to tell the other parent. The other parent shouldn't even ask you. The other parent should say, look, whatever you're doing, where you're going to Disneyland, you're not, whatever, hope you have a great time, pick you up at 6. That's the only conversation that there should be. The moment you start asking and demanding information about what the other person did, what not, the moment you try to micromanage the parenting time, that's the moment that your relationship in the parenting time arena begins to fall apart. Okay? So you shouldn't be doing that. Now, having said that, let's say you happen to know that your ex is, particularly nervous about certain things, or just particularly, maybe she's not just nosy, but particularly cautious about what the child does. Maybe this was something that was a bone of contention. You were a little less cautious, a little more adventuresome, and your ex not. You have to figure out what you're going to fight about. If it doesn't bother you and it makes them feel good, I don't see the harm in saying, you know what, today we're going roller skating. I don't see the harm in doing any of that. And you have to figure out, you know what, maybe I'm not obligated to tell him. Maybe he's got no right to ask me what I'm doing. But it doesn't bother me. It makes them feel good. It keeps everything going nice and smoothly. And therefore, I'm going to go above and beyond. I'm going to tell him today we're going to the mall. You see, so it's all about cooperation. Sometimes, even though the court order may not require you to disclose certain things, it might be valuable currency for you to voluntarily do that, because it may cause a relationship of trust to be rebuilt. It may be the foundation of a workable parenting arrangement that will see you into the future and have things go smoother. So I would say that you're not obligated, unless the court tells you otherwise, to disclose this. But it might be a good idea to decide judiciously, what am I going to fight about and what am I not going to fight about? And you should pick those arguments very carefully. If you have any questions about that, reach out and we'll be glad to help you out.